Welcome to Drive Thru Kitchen, where I'm making better, faster, and cheaper right here in your own kitchen. Technically, it's my kitchen, but you're welcome anytime. You know, we're all friends. So come on in, and I'm going to show you how to make the Del Taco grilled chicken items. Yes, the soft tacos, the grilled chicken burrito, the old school chicken burrito that we all remember from like 30 years ago. Yeah, there it is. I have the exact recipe for the chicken. You're going to just lose your mind over this. It's super simple. Could not be any easier. I'll even show you how to make the Savory Secret Sauce, the saucy secrets of savory. I don't know how that all works, but it's delicious. And I'm going to show you the recipe for that. Everything else you need to know. This is, seriously, it's really simple and you're going to love this. Also, if you're a fan of the old Taco Bell grilled chicken that they used to have, basically it's the same recipe. Del Taco just ripped them off back then. Their headquarters were like a couple miles apart from each other, and I think somebody just snuck in with a mop and was like, "Oh, is that the recipe for the grilled chicken over there?" They might have talked like that, I don't know. He's undercover. I don't know, might have had a big mustache. Wasn't me, I wasn't there. We're going to be making this, you're going to be loving it. It's super easy, and if I stop talking now, this won't be a 20-minute video. Good luck with that. Alright, believe it or not, the Del Taco grilled chicken tacos and burrito and quesadilla and all that stuff actually has chicken in it. Yes, it is shocking. It's not cut with anything except, you know, if you want to count all the seasonings and water and things like that, but I don't count that. I don't count it. But what I do count is this chicken right here. And I counted it about 1.5 pounds. You want anywhere between 1 pound and 1.5 pounds. This is a little under. It's about 1.35. Close enough. You know, nobody's coming to your house to check. Just saying. If you go under 1 pound, the seasoning's going to be a little heavy. You go over 1.5 pounds, not going to be enough. Seasonings, what do we have? You want to hear about the seasonings real quick? No. Okay, we'll save that. Cool. All right, just want to make sure. All right, so we have our chicken here. We are going to dice this up before we marinate it. I know it's a little weird, but that's the way this works. So I have a breast here. I'm going to flatten this out because we need smaller pieces. So I'm basically just going to take a nice sharp knife, get under here, put your hand there, trying to cut your fingies off. And there you go. This was washed. I know the controversy, wash, don't wash your chicken. Leave me a comment. Do you wash your chicken to, you know, get rid of Salvatore Manila? Salvatore Manila. Yeah, salmonella is a thing. It's a very real thing. Chicken is very possible of carrying it. So do be careful with it. Wash safe handling. Always wash your hands, cutting boards, everything else. Disinfect everything when you're working with chicken because salmonella sucks. Who here's had salmonella? Yeah, the one time I didn't wash the chicken. So that's why I washed my chicken. Now you know where I stand. All right, we're going to dice this. Okay, back on track. All right, we're going to dice this up into fairly bite-sized pieces because you want to be able to bite it. Thought that was self-explanatory. But there's the one guy in the comments. All right, fat. No. Would they use it? Yeah. Okay, we're going to get back to slicing. We're just going maybe 1/2-inch pieces, something like that. So 1/2-inch strips. And then we'll come back. We will line this up like so. Make a huge mess of it like I'm doing. There you go. And just come back, cube them up. Bite-sized little nuggies. No, this is not how you make chicken nuggies. That's just ground chicken paste. All right, there we go. All right, that is the desired size, as you can see here. That's the size of the piece of chicken you want. When you cook it, it'll cook down quite a bit. So that's what we're starting with, and there you go. I have all the rest of this to do, which I'll do with the magic of YouTubies. I can't call it television unless you're watching this on your television, which 60% of you do, which is really interesting. Okay, the chicken's all diced up here. You can see it's beautiful, it's wonderful. There's some stringy bits, sure, maybe. A little bit of stuff that didn't get put together properly. Who knows? Have you seen the chicken? It's not perfect. We're going to put this in our bowl right here. I still have one clean hand and one dirty hand. So dirty hand. Not dirty, you know, it's just got chicken on it. I have no idea. Hopefully the chicken's clean, but that's why you wash it. Okay, seasonings. Now we're gonna do the seasoning. I don't care, we're doing it right now. Come on, we're doing it right now. Okay, seasonings, this stuff. Was that so hard? Okay, what is in this stuff? This isn't a lot. This really, if you've had their chicken, you know it's pretty mellow. It's got a couple of weird ingredients, but that's more in here. This is the dry ingredients, which is basically chili powder, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, or granulated garlic, salt and pepper, a little bit of sugar, and about a half a teaspoon of cornstarch. There it is. That's everything in this bowl right here. Write that down. It's also in the description down below, and if I think of it, I will put a pinned comment down below with the full recipe here for all this stuff. That and you know, everything's going to be basically down there if I think of it. If I don't, remind me in the comments I forgot. Okay, we are going to drop our dry seasoning on top of this. A little weird, I know. Okay, I just realized I have a dirty hand. I don't need a dirty hand anymore. Pause 1 second. Clean hand. There we go. All right. We're just going to mix this up really good. Make sure we get the coating pretty evenly dispersed. We're going to be putting the wet ingredients on top of this in a second. That'll also help, but you want to just get this good head start. All right, there we go. That looks pretty darn good. Now you can throw that in the pan and cook that up right now and it'd be delicious. We're not going to do that because that's not what they do. They add 3 ingredients to this. Well, there's about 60 other ingredients, but we don't need a science kit to do this. No chemistry here. This is pretty simple. We got 2 tablespoons of chicken stock. We have a teaspoon of lime juice. Secret ingredient, teaspoon of soy sauce. Soy sauce, of all things. Just give this a little mix. Make sure she's nice and mixed it up. Give this a toss in there. Bing, bang, boom. Get rid of that. Now we're going to remix. The dry ingredients are going to start soaking up all this, and there is basically no marinade in the bottom. This is not a juicy marinade. It is perfect. This is exactly what you want because this cooks a little weird. You're going to have to see that part here in a second. But this is going to go, I'm going to put some plastic wrap on this. It's going to go in the fridge for about a half an hour. And then we're going to cook this up. And I'll show you exactly how that works because there's a little technique there you're going to want to know. Be back in a second. We'll cook this. Meet you at the stove. Okay, the secret savory sauce. Savory secret sauce. The saucy savory secrets. No idea. But it is not really that big of a secret considering if you go to Del Taco, I mean deltaco.com, not actual Del Taco. If you walk in the restaurant, they don't have one of these sitting there. You got to go to the website. But when you look at the menu item like the grilled chicken tacos, there's a little tab that says ingredients. Click on that. No secrets. I like that. It's nice. They disclose everything. Carl's Jr. Hardee's, get around to it. Come on. All right. What does this have? It's got the oil and the eggs and the vinegar and yeah, that's mayonnaise. So it's 2 parts mayonnaise, 1 part buttermilk, and a little bit of lime juice with some salt and sugar. So we got 2 parts mayonnaise. I'm measuring, obviously, an exact measurement of, okay, why is it wanting to come out funny? I don't know. Super full. That looks like about 2 to 1. Teaspoon of this. Okay, now I am going to measure because you get this wrong and they don't actually use lime juice. So to the person in the comments going, you have to use fish squeeze lime juice. Yeah, well, it's the dead of winter, and thanks to Puxatawny Phil, we still got 6 more weeks of it. Thanks, buddy. And I don't get limes here this time of year, so they don't actually use lime juice. They're using the chemical version of it. No thanks. All right, salt, sugar. Give this a little stirry mix. Everybody has their catchphrase. I'm trying stirry mix. No, I don't need a catchphrase. I am a catchphrase. No, I'm a cautionary tale. Sorry, I get those mixed up. Alright, see how we did. Secret's out. Yum. That was weird. There you go. That is, there's your secret sauce. Perfect, huh? Alright, now back to the chicken. Or I already did the chicken. And this is just I don't know when this stuff goes in. I have no control over that. I don't know these things. I just cook here. Alright, whatever I'm doing next. So to cook up our chicken, I've got a 12-inch frying pan here. I've added a little bit of olive oil. Now we are going to get the chicken in there. It's all marinated up. It looks beautiful. You just want to arrange this in a single layer in there so all the chicken's touching the surface. Basically just, move it around until it spreads out. It seems pretty simple. This is going to cook about 4 minutes on this side. This is a medium-high-ish heat. It's going to get that little bit of, oh yeah, there it is, getting a little bit of color. It's cooking nicely. Just move this around again, get the other side cooked up. Give it about 2 more minutes and then we're going to start again. Now we're going to keep tossing this until it starts to get that beautiful color that we want, but you do not want to overcook this. So we're, keeping an eye on it. You're looking probably, 7 minutes, something like that total, something, maybe 8, depending on how hot it is and how much time you spend. Now, if you have any big pieces, you can use these spatulas to just break them up. That's how you know you have a nice tender chicken. And that kind of mimics the way Del Taco does it. Their stuff, they have some pieces that are broken up. There's some smaller bits, but that's it. Turn this off the heat, and we are ready to make some tacos and a burrito. Chicken's done. Everything's shut up. We've got all our ingredients. We've got our secret savory sauce over here that is secretly savoring. And we just have to assemble some stuff. It's tacos and a burrito. It's not that hard. So basically, flour tortilla. This is a fajita size. You can use the soft taco size. This is the size they use. So that's the size I use. It's kind of how that works. All right. So we have our chicken here, which, I wish you had smell-o-vision. It smells so good. Also, fun note, if you want to make the old school Taco Bell, old school, okay, old school, try that again. The original Taco Bell grilled chicken from like the 80s, 90s, this is basically the same recipe. Del Taco just stole it. So, use this recipe to create that wonderful memory from days gone past. Because now they have the Cantina chicken menu, which is honestly, you gotta admit, it's pretty good. But if you're craving the old stuff, that's it right there. All right, we're just doing the tacos at the moment because one thing at a time, right? Right. Okay, we got our sauce going down. The beautiful thing about this, you can put as much on as you want. You really can. There you go. That's how much I like. There you go. Lettuce. Now, I don't think I have enough lettuce here. I swear I didn't shred the entire head of lettuce. But we got a good amount of lettuce. Oh yeah. And then the cheese. Now this is not the bagged cheese, but if you want to use the bagged cheese, don't. Okay, fine. But it has the coating on it to keep it from sticking. So it's not as good. I got one of those spiral cheese grater things from the Amazons. If you want to get one of those, I will put a link in the description down below. It's an affiliate link, and I get like a penny if you buy one using that link. If you don't, I don't care. It's a penny. All right, come on. I'm burying the lead. I'm sorry, I'm burying the lead. Chicken tacos, Del Taco's grilled chicken tacos. Oh, so yummy. They're delicious. They're amazing. But that burrito's not going to make itself, so we're moving on to making the burrito now. We're going to take a bunch of chicken. We're going to lay it down inside of here. Is that as much chicken as they would use? I don't care. I don't work there. More sauce. Oh, yes. Don't skimpy the sauce. I do have a secret ingredient with this. I'm going to grab real quick. Guess what I made? I made the mild sauce. Yes, I did. I made the Del Taco mild sauce, the legendary stuff in the packet that will eat the corrosion off of a penny and turn it into not a penny anymore. Oh yeah. You want to know how to make that? You're going to have to watch that video. Because guess what? I made a video about it. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It might not be out yet. But basically, This will probably come out first. So wait till tomorrow or the day after, and then that video is coming out. Awesome. You're gonna love it. So easy. It is so easy. Seriously, you need a blender, can of tomato paste, and I'm not gonna tell you the rest, but it's tomato paste. So go get some tomato paste in a blender. Meet me back here in 2 days. There you go. Oh, and some guajillo powder. You're gonna need that. So go on the Amazons, order some guajillo powder. Guajillo, I don't know how you want to say it. I don't care. Yeah, get that and that and that. Those 3 things. Meet me back here in 2 days. Unless this is, you're watching this later, and then, I don't know. Anyways, back to work. Cheese. We're putting cheese down on this. We're putting more lettuce down on this. And tomatoes. Because the burrito has the tomatoes in it. Now, the most important part of the burrito, this size, this is a 10-inch flour tortilla. This is an open-ended roll. Okay, this isn't a double-ended. We don't double-end with a, no, you don't. They don't take pictures of it like that because it's not as pretty. They take pictures of it like this because it's gorgeous. Oh, and she's ready to eat. But to make it prettier, come on, you gotta cheat and fluff up the end a little bit, right? Come on. Oh no, that piece fell up. Oh, it's so good. All right, cheating. A little sauce. A little more cheese. A couple pieces of lettuce. 1 tomato. Oh, look at that. She's ready for a close-up, Mr. DeVille. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe you'll pull that little piece off. Oh, no, gee darn. You gotta heat your tortillas up, too, by the way. Dry frying pan, Comal. Something like that, cast iron pan. Yeah, that's how you heat them. Do not microwave full. Georgino. So pretty. There you go. The grilled chicken burrito from Del Taco. The grilled chicken tacos. The secret sauce. The chicken. And a future episode of the mild sauce. I'll even throw in a bonus Del Scorcho and Del Inferno recipes. Yes, I will throw those in. 3 for the price of 1. And it doesn't cost you anything. So that's really a bargain. I'm going to take some thumbnails real fast because you got to know what you're clicking on for it's the YouTubes. Be back in 1 second and we're eating this, okay? I promise. Get my head in the game. Get my head in the game. Excited. Alright, thumbnails are done. This stuff's getting cold and I am hungry, so we're going in. I'm going for the burrito. Come on. The chicken burrito, the tacos are great. I love the tacos. Burrito's where it's at. Come on. Oh man. Oh. Yeah. Oh. It's the sauce, man. Come on, it's that sauce. The chicken's great, everything's great, but that sauce, come on. That's why it's secret and it's savory. Oh, do I want to eat more? Yeah. Do you have time for me to eat more? No? Okay. All right, fine. I'll put it down. Great. All right. Thank you for watching this. I'm glad we got to do this. I've been trying to do this for a while. I actually made this a couple of times on video, but the recipe wasn't perfect. I wanted to be perfect for you because you expect that from me and you deserve nothing less. So that is the perfect recipe as close as I can get it. No, I didn't put any sodium benzate number 43 in it or whatever the heck that is. You don't need it. You don't want it. That's all you need. It's perfect. It's delicious. It is real food. This isn't a hyper-processed food. That is a piece of chicken with some natural spices on it. It doesn't get any better than that. You can feel good feeding your family this food. Come on. You know what's in the sauce. You know what's in everything. It's delicious. It's awesome. It's incredible. And now you know how to make it. So, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more stuff like this, well, then you got to come back. And the best way to do that is subscribe to the channel. Oh, you're getting a sales pitch. I don't want to do that. You know the rules. You know how YouTube works. Unless you're new here. And if you're new here, just ask someone in the comments how it works. They're nice. Seriously, though, thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Again, look in the description for the recipe. And that's everything. That's it. Now,